Hey guys, it's me, Pops, here by myself. BT is actually in the UK at this time, but we know there's a lot of fights going on, and I want to make sure that we talk a little boxing before tomorrow's big events that are going on. Feel free and join in with me. Give me a chance. I'm trying to do this the first time, and my son not here is not easy, but we're going to get it done. Let's make sure it's on. Yes, sir. Yes, guys. So I'm here. BT's actually BT's at yeah, man, BT's actually at the UK. He arrived out there and well. You guys, let me know where you guys are from, what you guys what state, what city. Please subscribe and support the channel with the Superman shirts. But we have a lot to talk about. Tomorrow's a big, exciting day of boxing. The biggest card today is the Joshua Ruiz fight. What do you guys think about that? Who do you think is going to win? And let me know. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Phantom Brother, how you doing, man? How you doing? I'm going for AJ. BT. I'm pretty sure that he still thinks that AJ is going to. I think he's going. He was going for Ruiz, but as far as pops, I'm sticking with AJ. I think AJ is going to put his lights out. That's just me. Another thing coming is that I don't know if you know, Brawler. He actually Ruiz came in at 283. At 283 pounds. You know what that means? Vamos campeón. That means that's a lot of weight on him. He'd been eating too much from celebrating from all those three belts. And Joshua came out a little bit, a lot less lighter. I think 260, close to 270. And he's gonna do a lot. He's gonna do a lot. And I personally think he's gonna take him out. What do you guys think? I think we know where he's gonna go. He's gonna go for the face, and he likes to counter a lot. But he's going straight for Joshua. But I think Joshua's gonna be a mad dog in this fight. I was watching who they spar with, and let me tell you, the guys Joshua had, not for nothing, I'm not trying to discredit him or anything. The guys he had didn't even punch like Ruiz at all. They literally just went on and did what they had to do. So hey, what's going on, Enrique? How you doing, man? Shout out to you too. You guys make sure you give a like and support this channel. I'm trying to keep it going for BT. Well, he's out there in the UK. I don't know what he's doing right now. Probably sleeping. I don't know what's going on, but I know he arrived okay. So, yeah, Joshua and Ruiz and the sparring partners they had, what Joshua had was nothing compared to Ruiz. So I think even with those, they had one guy sparring. It was on my son's YouTube channel, and the guy was like going for the body a lot. He wasn't even going. He wasn't even going to hit the wasn't even going to the head, to the face like Ruiz does, and he wasn't as quick as Ruiz. So I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, I think that's going to be a big thing with Joshua. But the big thing for me personally, what do you guys think with Ruiz coming at 283? Hey, Henry Brown, thanks a lot for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Trying to do the best I can. Brandon's out there in the UK, cold. He arrived the other day. I only talked to him a few times, and one thing that I will tell you that Ty and Booth, Echo Falls, was trying to get in touch with him. That's all I can tell you. I don't know if they had an interview or not, but he's probably busy doing his thing. Yes, sir. So, pump, dump, mission, repeal in the building. But I wanted to say real quick, AJ better KO and all that way. Yeah, I agree with you. AJ's got to come out there with a KO. I think he's gonna put him out. To be honest, I think he's gonna put him out early. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the only advantage Joshua has is come out fast, use his distance, and take him out. If he could let Ruiz go a little bit longer and let him bang up his head, I was reading another article today that was telling me that that people think that Josh doesn't like to get hit in the face or get hit at all, and he should know by now, since he already fought him one time, that that what's the name? Ruiz is no joke. So I'm looking for him to put him out quickly. And that card has a lot of fights going on there too. It's very interesting. But that's the big one right there. Another, you guys let me know what you guys think. What round do you think whoever wins going to win the fight by. What do you think of Ruiz being 280? Do you think that's going to be make a difference or not? Let me know what you guys think. You know, I think coming 280, he got a little bit. You know, he is fine. He won the belts and he should celebrate. But at some point, your discipline got to come in because you know you got to get back in that ring to defend those belts. Will that affect Ruiz? I don't know. I personally think it will. I don't know how bad or how good it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a big mistake for him. And if Josh is coming out there and he's doing his thing and doing everything the way he's supposed to do it, forget about it. Yeah, but I think that, I mean, another fight, Ruiz Mass. Okay. Okay. What's going on? Okay, Ruiz Mass punches his feet into the floor. Yeah, Ruiz. I mean, Ruiz is a lot. I mean, he's a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now. There was not, honestly, in my part, there was not one sparring partner that I seen on Joshua's behalf that could compare to Ruiz, and that's gonna be a problem for Joshua because the ones that he had, the one that I seen was going more to the body than anything else. It wasn't even going to his face. So, I think that's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. But I think Joshua. I agree with you. I think that Josh is gonna come in. He's got to take him out. I'm gonna say 5 or maybe 6 rounds the most. That's my point on that. Yeah. But Dylan, Henry Brown, Dillian White was sitting back in the back seat waiting for Joshua. I mean, for Wilder to make up his mind on when he wants to fight him. To be honest with you, I mean, this fight right here that he's fighting. I mean, and this card he's fighting over here, Dillian White. That's only like a tune-up to keep him in shape. I'll be honest with you. The guy's huge. The guy's tall. The guy, oh my God, is he tall? But I mean, he's been saying it for a long time that Wilder's making excuses, doing all this other thing. So I'm not gonna say he's Wild. I'm not gonna say it's Dillian White. I think he's getting screwed around. I think it's more a Wilder just giving him the goose chase and not wanting to fight him. I mean, he's been patiently waiting for him, but I'm going to guarantee you, if Dillian White keeps his belt and he continues on, which I see him going, he's going to go in with so much anger for winning as long as he did for this fight. There's no need for it. I think he's getting jerked around, and that's my opinion on that, as far as that. Gun-toting dumb Democrat, what's going on? I don't know, man. He is a natural fat boy, but I'm thinking you're right what you're saying. I mean, I've seen him in the workouts, and I've seen how he was punching. I've seen everything. I've seen the movement. But at some point, that weight's going to catch up to you. That weight will catch up to you. The longer the rounds go on, those extra 20 pounds or whatever, how many pounds it was, it's going to catch up to you. So that's what I'm saying about that, God, yeah. Okay. Right. Thank you. So that's my point on that. I mean, Dillian White is fighting on this card. He's actually fighting. Let me tell you right now who he's fighting. I think it's going to be good. But he's fighting. Dillian White is. Let me get it right here because I got all my notes here. I'm going too fast. But Dillian White's been waiting and hungry to get on top of Wilder. And Wilder's been BSing him around and bullshitting him around. So I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jamel Davis? What's up, man? It's me. It's just me by myself. BT's not here. I'm doing the best I can because I like to talk boxing, and I know he would enjoy. He would love it if he was here too. Dillian White's fighting Morris Wash. I think he's a Russian or Polish, tall, big fighter. Looks tall, and he's been around. So I think there's going to be problems for Dillian White. Yeah, Gunter, you're right what you're saying. Now, if you're used to carrying that weight around like Ruiz is carrying, yeah, you're right what you're saying. It's not a lie. You should be able to handle it, and a lot of people are saying that. But to me, if you're going in with Joshua, you know Josh is going to come out, and Josh is a lot lighter. It's going to be a lot more quicker than you are. I think if you don't land your bombs and you get tired throughout the rounds, you're going to be in trouble. Joshua's going to maintain his distance. That's what Joshua needs. Maintain his distance, use his jab. And be alert. Don't fall asleep on him. Don't let Ruiz get in your space. Because when he does and he connects, it's not one punch, it's 1 or 2 or 3 connections at one time. You've got to go ahead and stay your distance, jab him, tire him out, and little by little you'll get him. But I think at the end of the day, you're gonna get him, Joshua. Yes, you will. But yeah, but back to Dillian White. Dillian White, I think it's just like a tune-up fight. This guy right here, he's decent. I think he's Polish. I looked him up. He's tall, big. I think he's gonna have. He looks like Paul Bunyan. And if you look at Dillian White, everybody's looking up to him. So Dillian White's gonna have to go to that body a lot. I think he's powerful. I think he will break him down, and eventually he will beat him in that fight. There's also another fight. Eric Molina was Philip Horgovic. Horgovic's gonna kill Eric Molina. Gonna tear him up. Yeah, he could probably do. Ruiz could probably go ahead and do that. He can go ahead and what's up, man? He can go ahead and do that and lean on him. I mean, that's what happened. After a while, if you lean on somebody that's 20, 40, 50 pounds more than you are, eventually that's going to take a hold on your physical and everything else. So you got a point there. But I'm telling you, Josh is not going to come there and sleep this time. I just have that guy feeling he's not going to do that. I think Josh is going to come in there. He's going to take over. He's going to jab. He's going to be patient. He's going to tire him out. That's what I think is going to happen. And eventually he's going to go for the shots. I think the last fight when we seen Joshua, he was out of there. I think from his sparring session when he got concussion or whatever, that literally hurt him a lot. So I think that affected him in the fight that he went. But I guarantee you, this fight, he knows, and a lot of people are saying, I don't know if you guys agree with me, a lot of people are saying that Joshua needs to win or his career is over. And I truly believe that Joshua will come back and win this. That's my opinion. You guys are saying the weight will bear down on Joshua and tire him out. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think Joshua's a different frame of mind. Just think about it. If I grab one of you guys and I start pounding on you and I beat you the first fight, I guarantee you when you see me back in the schoolyard, you're not going to approach me the same way. And you're going to know a little bit about me on what I got to do. So, again, I think for Joshua to win that fight, he has to do what I said he has to do. Thank you, Sage. Love you too from Australia. Big shout out to you. Yeah, I mean, Joshua's firing on these guys, but Dave Allen is no Ruiz. He doesn't punch like him. The Rhino's not punch like him. And look, check this out. The Rhino's not even going for Joshua. He came out and said it. He's not even going for Joshua. He's going for Ruiz to win, and he's been saying it all along. So, I mean, the Rhino, the other black dude that he had, I forgot his name, who's on him for sparring. None of those fights. The only fighter that actually did damage to Joshua in sparring was the Waco from Philly, and for some reason he should have been in that camp. And Holyfield even said that. Holyfield even said, in order for Joshua to get into this fight, he needs to have sparring partners that will attack him and rough him up a little bit. And I think Dueco, if I'm saying right, from Philadelphia, the heavyweight, the first time he sparred was when I heard him. I personally think so, because they didn't bring him back to this camp, and that's going to hurt Joshua, because all these guys don't have the same characteristics as that. So that's my take on that. Let me go on to what else. Let me see what else. Oh, Jamel Dave, you think that? You think that Ruiz is too big for Josh? I don't know, man. I've seen guys gain weight. I mean, for a big guy, Ruiz actually impressed me a lot. When I first seen him fight, I was telling my son, this guy's overweight. He ain't nobody. He ain't going to beat Joshua. And he came out and beat his ass. But at the same time, my mentality is, if you get your ass beat one time and you get your butt beat bad, you're going to come back and show up. And Joshua got a lot on this fight. Believe it, I tell you that. He's got a lot more to lose than Ruiz. Ruiz, it happened to him. He took advantage of it. And he's saying he's not going to take the belts. He's not going to let those belts go. He's just waiting for his childhood. And Joshua was saying, well, Joshua came out today and said, all that talk don't mean nothing when we get in the ring. So, I mean, they do respect each other and everything, but I also think that Ruiz doesn't respect Joshua. Joshua's got to come out there like a live dog and show them what he's all about. I'm telling you that right now. He's got to come out and do that. Dillian White, I'm happy for him. just waiting for him to get his chance because he deserves it. It's been a little bit of a year and a half, 2 years that that's been happening, and nobody has given that man a chance, and he's just waiting back there. But I can tell you, when he gets the chance for those belts, look out because he's coming. The Eric Molina and Philip and the same card, Philip Horta fight is also a good fight. Molina's fought several fighters, and he's done a lot. But I think Horta is going to go ahead. Horta is going to demoralize him. I just think he's a lot stronger fighter. He's more focused. Molina's like I'm gonna say he's like another. I respect him, but another journeyman that just holds on to the weight class and fights whoever they call him for. And don't get it wrong, he's not gonna beat Philip Horta on that fight. He's not gonna beat that. And then another one that I really like on that card, I like Michael Hunter and Alexander Povetkin. What do you guys think about that? They're fighting there for the WBA heavyweight eliminator. What do you guys think about that? In that case, what do you think about that? I like in that fight. I think Michael Hunter is gonna beat Povetkin. Povetkin is a beast. He's been around. He's an old guy. He knows how to fight. And he even said when they asked him, what do you think? What are your goals? He said, I still want to be champion, and I still feel good. He said, sure, my experience and the time I have in boxing, I have to change little things around. I can't train or do things like I used to do, but through my experience, I can overcome what a new buck, a new fighter or young buck comes to fight with me. The experience I have will take over that. So he's even realizing that he's getting older. He's got to use his experience and be more wise in the gym. I mean, in the ring to take care of that. But I think Hunter is a live dog. Hunter wants to prove everybody that, you know what, I'm coming for whoever got the belts. I don't care who it is. Keep disrespect me. Keep saying what you want, but I'm coming for that. Yeah, going with experience is a big thing, Guntuning. It's a big thing, guys. Guys, please hit the like button and please subscribe. And don't forget the Fighting Matt shirts and helping BT. This is all for BT. I'm just helping out, on Top Boxing. So I greatly appreciate what you guys do for him. But yeah, I think Hunter's going to beat that one. Povetkin to me is a little old. I think he's too old to. He's too old for me to go on with that. I don't think he has enough in the tank to beat. To go ahead and beat Hunter on that one. That's what I think about that. What's up, Rob87? Salute to you too, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sometimes we all need to work together and talk boxing. And I love my son and I love you guys. And that's why I'm here right now talking this boxing thing with you guys. So I'd like to get all your intake and on the fights that I just told you from the match room and the zone card. I mean, yeah, he does. That's right, BT. BT's out there. What's up, BT? What's going on in the UK? I'm over here in Miami, in your turf, in your house, in your home, doing your job and helping you out because I love you. But yeah, you're right about that, Michael Hunter. He's gonna bring it on. And I swear, Povetkin is tough. He's strong, but I don't think he's gonna beat this young buck. I really got him beating Povetkin. I really do. And that's what I believe in that. You guys tell me what else you guys as far as that fight. Okay, Hopkins fought to almost 50 at age. Don't mean one thing and don't mean one thing in the ring. Okay, yeah. You're right what you're saying. I'm not discrediting Povetkin. He's an experienced guy. I mean when he took that he gave that punch to Price and put him over to a loop. So yeah, he's got power. So you're right what you're saying. Don't discredit him. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that he even came out and said, "Listen, I'm not as prime. I'm not fighting the prime as when I was a prime fighter and I was young. This and that. So I have to use my experience to overcome all those young bucks that want to fight me, and I want a title. So you got to respect him for that. So I'm not disrespecting him at all." Yeah, BT, you hear what they tell you. Look out for the gypsies out there. I think it's too cold. He's going to be inside. I don't think he's going to come out. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm saying. His experience will be there, but I mean, Hunter wants it. And he said, I feel disrespected in that case. So that's big right there. That's really big right there. If you ask me, to have Hunter come on and say that, that's good. I mean, who would you guys want? I told you not what you thought about BT. Once you went through all what you had to go through, you see what time it is, So I'm glad you did. I've been running myself. Believe it or not, you've been here. I've been running. I ran yesterday. I'm trying to keep myself in shape. So when you come back, we got to do this thing. But yeah, what I was saying was, who do you guys, if Ruiz wins or Joshua wins, who would you guys like them to fight next? You got Wilder. I think Pulev say he's a mandatory. You got you guys let me know. You got that right, BT. Yes, sir. Yeah, Pulev. You got Wilder. Pulev. You got what Ruiz Wilder. That'd be a good fight. I think Wilder's always wanted that fight more than anybody else. I just feel that he can beat. It's an easy ride for him to get the belts that Ruiz got. But I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I was even hearing Ruiz's father and family saying that they can't take this fight too lightly. But they're already talking about the Ruiz and Wilder fight, even though they say they can't take Joshua. So they're already thinking far ahead. I think they better not go too far. I think they got to slow down and let this fight get done first, and they go from there. I think Joshua, my son always telling me that Fury's the big beast in the heavyweight. If Joshua wins this, I don't think he's going to let the belts go. He was saying in his conference, that's what I like about Joshua. He says, I've been here, I've taken all these guys right here, and I'm still here. And I'm still here, No, you know what? If Ruiz and Adam Konaki fight, I want Ruiz to fuck him up. I'm sorry to tell you. You know why? Because, and I'm pissed off about this. This guy had an offer to get in the ring with Joshua, just like Ruiz, and he turned it down. So guess what? He can go screw himself, and I hope whoever fights him beat his ass, because he ain't nobody. He's just not a punk, not a Polish punk. No disrespect to the Polish people, but when somebody offered you a big fight, you could have had those belts, but you didn't want to try to get in there. So I don't care who you fight next. I can't respect you for that. On that part, I'll tell you that right now. I can't respect you at all. Oh no, man, that John Ryder. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll go live. Yeah, we talk boxing. I'll let you know what's going on. Like I said, I'm doing the best I can. I'm on the job training, as you can see. PT put me on the spot, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still mad about that John Ryder, Colin Smith. Colin Smith ain't he's a punk. He ain't nobody. He wasn't worth to win those belts. That was another free. And then to go for him and his trainer Gallagher to go live and say, "Oh yeah, I did the best fight." You didn't do nothing. Ryder punked you, and he just got robbed like anybody else. And I don't like that. So I can't respect you, and I can't respect your coach Gallagher. So yeah, I'm gonna just say switch just a little bit. Another big fight tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are aware of on Top Rank and Top Rank and let's back to Top Rank on Showtime. Jamal Charlo, the big one, is fighting Hogan. That's gonna be a big fight. He's fighting Dennis Hogan. And from what Jamal's saying, he's saying Jamal's saying he gonna tear his butt up. He said he gonna talk no more. I guess Dennis Hogan been talking a lot of stuff on him, but you know what? Jamal Charlo is on a mission, and he wants to tear him up. But I'll be honest with you, if he hasn't learned from his brother to humble himself and stop talking, well, he better not take Hogan lightly. Hogan came out and said, you know what? I'm a middleweight. I feel better. I got more weight, and my punches feel a lot better. So I don't care. Charlo was saying, oh, you're rated number 30th in the rankings. Stop talking and do your action in the ring, because Hogan is going to be one tough customer. Although I will still say, I will pick Charlo, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a easy ride. I'm telling you that right now. It's not going to be an easy ride. I got Charlo on that one. That one I definitely got. I mean, I got you guys give me your thoughts on that. Who do you guys? Hogan's one. You guys know that Hogan beat Mangia. You know he beat Mangia. He got robbed on that fight. Now he's gonna fight Charlo. All he does is talk and chirp like a bird, but he's gonna get shot down by Hogan. He better watch out, and he better slow down. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so that's my point on that. You know that, and then you got Hogan. I think Hogan might can give him a run for his money. What you guys think? You gotta look at that. Charlo. You think Charlo? Let me see. I can't. These comments all the time. Crazy thing. Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's going on, Michael Ryan Pierce? What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Throwing your ins and out about the Jewish, about the Ruiz and Joshua fight. You got Dillian White fighting Wash. You got Eric Molina fighting Philip Heracliff. There's a lot of fights, good fights on that. And then you got Charlo fighting Hogan on Showtime. That's a good fight, guys. I don't know which one I want to turn to because they're all great fights. I'm telling you that straight up. You know, they're all great fights. As far as there's also another one that I like to see is Chris Eubank Jr. is coming to the USA. He's fighting also on the ESPN top ranking. The Showtime card. And let me tell you, that's great. That's more UK fighters coming over here, getting used to over here, and getting used to Americanized over here. I think that's a good fight. But I think a lot of people want to fight Eubank, and Eubank has not fought the people he should be fighting. Yeah, you're right about that. You can't sleep on that, BT. We can't sleep on him. I'm not. I just think that Charlo's talking too much crap, and they should be worrying about what happened. If he didn't learn from his brother, who's he going to learn from? Yeah, so. Oh, you think Ruiz put on that weight? I mean, I get it. You got to eat and celebrate, man. You just bought a Rolls Royce. You got a mansion. You live in life. I get that. And even Dillian White said that. That's good for him. Even if he loses, he can retire in the limelight. Yeah, but Hogan's gonna be tough, guys. Hogan's gonna be a tough customer. He beat Munguia and didn't get that. If you think he's not, I know Charlo is a monster. I'm picking Charlo just by a little bit, just a little bit, not much. But Hogan's gonna give him his run for his money. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's what's gonna happen there. And Eubank fighting Mark Korobu, whatever it's Korobu. They're fighting for the WA middleweight title, I guess. So that's another fight. Eubank's coming, he gets a title, get his name out there. But there's been a lot of fighters that want to fight Eubank, and I guess he doesn't want to fight him or whatever the case may be. But eventually, you're gonna have to answer to him. You have to answer to the piper sooner or later. You only can run and hide for so much time, you know. Yeah, if you have all that money, you be good. You be good, BT. You got that right. If you got that money, you can have Flamme all night long. You can have whatever you want, wine, the best champagne, the ladies, the honeys, the cars, whatever you want. But because you earned it. Nobody gave you that. You earned it. So kudos to him. Kudos to everybody. And like I said, and then in the top rank fights, there's some great fights there also. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm getting at is at some point, like somebody said before, Povetkin could be the way he wants to be. Ruiz could be the way he wants to be. The older guys, and they're used to it. I mean, not Ruiz young, but what I'm getting at is if he's used to 280, okay. Because a lot of people are saying that that's not going to affect him fighting. I just think it will. I think eventually all that weight on you be an advantage if you lean on Joshua. Joshua is not going to let you lean on him. I'm going to tell you that right now. Joshua is not going to let you lean on him. He's going to come out with the jab, keep that distance. He's not going to let you come back to his pace. That's what he did in the first fight, and that's why you tore his ass out. I don't think it's going to happen. I think his weight, he looked comfortable in the ring, but only time will tell once he gets to the ring. Because remember, he's coming into this weight, 20 or 30 or I don't know how many pounds over than what he was last time. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, Rob 87. I'm trying to do all these fights. Believe it or not, that's what I'm focusing my focus. I'm gonna do all these fights, doing the best I can, and I can. And you guys can be moderators and help me out because I'm gonna need it. But yeah, I'm hyped up for all the fights. You know, I just gotta find out what time all the fights start. I think at 9 p.m. I think was it's an ESPN card, and I think most likely the other one's at 10 o'clock. The Joshua Ruiz. It's all kinds of fights going on. You know. You're right. You're right about that. If Joshua's got to take the fight to the champion, you got that right. He can't come in there. He cannot. You're right what you're saying, Gunter. He's got to take it to the champion. He can't come in and get punked out like he did last time. He's got to let him know. He's got to learn. He's got to let Ruiz some respect. Ruiz does not respect Joshua. That's why he beat him down like he did. But I guarantee, I've just been saying, I was telling this to BT, when Joshua comes this time around, believe me. You even told me, BT, when a Nigerian speaks and they say whatever they got to say, you know, they mean what they say, they mean what they do. Don't I sound like Wilder there? To this day? So, yeah, so, I mean, that's what I'm getting from that, you know. And I think Josh is going to come in and win. I'm telling you, if Joshua stays and just counter and keep his space and just keep jabbing, counter, jabbing, and don't let Ruiz get in space or attack him like he did last time, he's winning that fight. He's taking those belts back to the UK. And ain't nobody taking them away from him. Nobody. What do you guys think? I know BT's probably saying the Gypsy King will probably come back. The Gypsy King going to do this. The Gypsy King going to do that. We'll find out. Because this is the motivation that he needed to wake up and humble him and wake up and say, I can't be sleeping on these velvet sheets all day. I got to get my ass out there and do what I got to do like I did before. Oh, this dude. Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. What did Povetkin say? That's a good point, E-Boss. Hog, I didn't know that. You're right about that. He actually waiting with his clothes on, and he actually had all, like you say, his clothes on. So, I mean, yeah, clothes, but you're right about it. Maybe taking 10 pounds. I get it. Because I've done it before. When you put on weight or clothes on, you get on the scale and you're 4 or 5 pounds, and you take them clothes off, and you're around your house and show you what the sun don't shine, and you're on the scales, you actually see how much you really weigh. So you definitely made a good point. I like that. I don't know, Robert. So I don't think it's gonna go 9 or 10 rounds. I'll be honest with you. I think I got Joshua. I've been having that for a longest time. Even though BT is telling me differently, most of the time, like I said, BT when he says something, he just doesn't say it just to say it. But I just got a funny feeling it's gonna end before he even goes 9 or 10 rounds. And I think it's gonna be Joshua doing all the damaging this time. Joshua knows what the risk for him. He's got more. I think he's got more to lose than what Ruiz gained. And I mean that because he's been champion for so long. The UK people love him. He's defended his titles. He fought top contenders left and right. And Ruiz is just is here. No, man. All Ruiz is going to fold is a chair that he's sitting on. He's going to go home with no belts. That's what's going to happen. He's going to fold the chair that he's sitting on, and he's going to go home with no belts. That's what's going to happen. Meantime, Josh is going to fold the belts, put them in a suitcase, and go home up to the UK. What's up? What's going on, Block the Boxer? How you doing, man? I'm trying to keep it live here. BT's in the UK. This is Pops talking to you, you know? Joshua Duck Wilder. I'm not going to say that. People are saying that. Even BT was telling me that Joshua, I don't know, man. Either way, look what's happening now with Wilder ducking, I'm going to say ducking Dillian White. How many times has Dillian White got to go ahead and actually go ahead and call him out? And if he's done everything possible to fight this man come up with all kinds of excuses. He's doing the same thing. So I'm not going to say Wilder ducked him or Joshua ducked him because you look what's happening right now with Dillian White. He's fighting some other guy now. He should be fighting Wilder, for a matter of fact. You know, Wilder say he wants to take care of the Gypsy King, and then he wants to fight the next one. He better not count his eggs until they hatch. Yeah. However you want to look at it, I still say AJ is going to lose small. You know why? Because AJ's been a long-standing champion. He took this opponent lightly, and you never take your eyes to your opponent. I don't care how he looks, what he does. When you get in that ring, you get one thing I will give Ruiz. He did say this. He said, when you get in that ring, I'm your best friend outside the ring. We can get along. But when it's in that ring, it's just me and you, and the dog got to come out. And Joshua didn't have the last fight. And I'm going to say, I'm willing to bet that the reason he didn't have it the first fight was because the concussion he got from Dueco from the Philadelphia fighter. Somebody said you're right. Gone to the Democrat. Joshua did some people did say that he took this fight too soon, that he should have waited and you know took his time and do this actual training and this and that, and that could have been the cost of it. Really, at the end of the day, he just didn't come to fight. Bottom line, and whatever happened in the sparring really affected him. And the reason I keep saying that is, like I was telling my son, is because his father went off. You name me a parent is going to go off about their son on live TV, on a pay-per-view. He's going off on Eddie Hearns and them. So you knew there was something wrong with the sparring or something that Eddie Hearns didn't do right. I think they've been. I don't think the time difference is going to affect them a lot. The reason I say that because they've been there more than a week now, and I know it takes longer depending where you're at. I was in the military and I went to Saudi Arabia and I served the 82nd Airborne in the Gulf War, and it took me about a week and a half to actually get used to the weather. The weather there is very hot during the day. When I say it's hot, shoot, you can bake whatever cookies, whatever you want to eat. Just put them out there. They'll bake and they'll get out. You can fry some eggs if you want to, but at night it gets cold. It gets real cool. So I think by now they should be used to that. Now, if that was the case, they were fighting in Colorado, I could say it might be a difference because the elevation and all that. But in Saudi Arabia, it gets real hot during the day, very cool at night, and you adjust to that. You just definitely will. I don't know. People can say what they want. I mean, I get it. If you have too much muscle, you're stiff. You can't throw your shots right. You can't do this right. You can't do that right. So being a little more less in weight and being more flexible is going to help you punch, get your punches get better and get better accuracy. But I mean, that's been a lot of fighters have been with a lot of muscle, and some people think it was a mistake. People that think that he should never change, lost his weight to go into the weight that he should have kept the same weight just because you're making adjustments to fight him again in the rematch. That could actually affect you. So I don't know. It's up in the air. Yeah, this is the first time that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and everybody's brought boxing there. When they were talking in the press conference, they were talking to an Arabian guy there, and he was saying that that he loved boxing, whatever the case, and he says he's glad that boxing is back in the UK. And yeah, but it's the first time that they're actually starting this now with more events. What I want to ask Eddie Hearns is, who the fuck's going to go all the way to the desert to go see a fight when they can't afford it here? That's what I want to know. Unless you just think he's just going to cater to the Arabian oil and them because the only people that's going to go. That being said, it's just actually the first actual event that they have in there with the boxing. Yeah, of course, BT. You're in a different country. What you expect? Everything is different. You know, nothing's always the same when you go to another country, and you won't see it what you have at home until you go to another country and you see it yourself. Yeah, getting back to boxing, I said we're talking about the Tom. I see Eubank. Eubank is coming for the Showtime. He's fighting also. That's going to be a good fight. And then we have the ESPN Top Rank fights, which actually those are going to be good fights there. I'm going to tell you that right now. Those are going to be real good fights. I can't wait for them. What do you mean, the weird shape, Brandon? What are you saying they're weird? I don't get it. You're in a different country, brother. That's what I can say. You're getting a little taste of what it is not be in the U.S. U.S. you get all kinds of stuff. You can get that here. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Top Rank, they have a good card. They have two good fighters there that I really like. I like this Mexican real good. I'm a big fan of his. It's a hard puncher, and I'm gonna tell you about him right now. His name is Emmanuel Navarrete, and he's fighting Francisco Horta for the W Junior featherweight title. And let me tell you something. Emmanuel Navarrete, he's fighting, he's winning, he's aggressive. He's had 4 fights. It's like his 5th fight this year. Guy's going nuts, like an old school fighter, old Mexican fighter. That's what Bahrain was saying. But but he's fighting this guy right here in Francisco Horta, who's technically a fighter that probably only gone like 8 rounds most of his career, and he doesn't punch. He doesn't have a strong punch. He doesn't have a strong punch at all, and honestly, I think Navarrete is gonna annihilate him. Period. You know what I mean, but that being said, Navarrete's gonna move up and fight better talent. I think he can fight better talents than that. Oh, guys, yeah, he can fight better talent than that. Francisco Horta, yeah, he's got a record, but it's not a big thing. The one thing I say about Navarrete, though, a little about him is he had a Brendan. Check this out. That your dad talking about amateur fights. He had 150. Emmanuel Navarrete had 150 amateur fights. He was 108-7, 108 wins and 7 losses. So I'll tell you, he was a beast there. He's going to be a beast coming up in boxing. He comes from a pedigree of fighters, believe it or not. He's got his father. He's got his uncle Pedro Navarrete Senior, and he's got his cousin Pedro Navarrete Jr. and Johnny Navarrete, who also they were all professional boxers. So it's in his blood. His only loss was to a guy named Daniel Ogeta, and he actually won the tournament because just the guy that he fought didn't show up for the weight. So somehow, or some politics, that's how his only loss was to Daniel. But I mean, other than that, I mean, Emmanuel's going to be good, but he's going to fight better. I think he's going to fight better competition than that. That's my opinion on that. The other fight that I like is my man from the Philippines, Joanne Anquejas. He's got a 31-1-2 with 21 KOs record. He's got a strong straight left hook, left and check hook. So that's good for him. The only side what I have with him, he hasn't risen up and fight the type of competition that he needs to fight to get the record to where it's at. And this guy Miguel Gonzalez, he's okay. He's got no power, barely any power from there. So, but those will be some power fights there. There's some other fights in there, but let me tell you, it's not what I really want. I said 5 or 2 stand up, crazy. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get the stats down, trying to read up on that stuff, let you guys in on what I think. The bottom line, I got Dillian White winning. I got Joshua shocking the world, taking the belts back to the UK. I got what's his name, Hergovich beating Molina, beating him down, and Dillian White just beating this guy down and waiting for Wilder. That's what I got. You know what I mean? So you guys let me know who you guys got in those fights. And then you got Charlo and Hogan. Who you think is going to win that fight? Huh? I think Hogan's going to give him a run for his money. I got Charlo, though. You guys, please hit that like button, subscribe. And if you want to give us a help running out and help the channel out and give some, what it's called, Snapchat or whatever it's called, you can do that too. Yeah, Povetkin for the Hunter. I got Povetkin on that. I don't know what you can ask BT. He's here. Who he wants, but I think that Hunter is a one hungry lion, and he wants it all. And from one of the interviews that I was watching on Boxing Social, he was saying like he felt he was being disrespected or whatever. So he's trying to prove a point. He's not coming to sit back. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to doubt Hogan because Hogan fought Munguia and he should have won that fight, and he tore a new asshole in him. So I mean, I love this Charles fighting because he is a champion. He's undefeated. He's got power, a lot better than his other brother. But sometimes you got to stop your talking. Stop your talking and just get in the ring and do it. Because if you didn't see your brother got humble, you can get humbled by Hogan. Because Hogan's no joke. If you don't know about them Irish or Ireland boxers, you better do your homework because they're not easy. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. He said, "You keep reading your." First of all, I didn't know what he had on his head. I'm like, "What's that black hat he got on his head? What is he? Is he fucking from Russia or somewhere?" But I'm saying, like, no offense to anybody. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. But yeah, so at the end of the day, Jamal's gonna be in for a tough fight because them fighters are not easy, and Hogan has proved to people that he's here to put a fight, and he feels more comfortable in this weight. He's come out and said it, and I truly believe him. I mean, if he almost beat Munguia was what, twice the size of him, and he almost took him down, and whatever the case, I saw the whole fight. I'm still talking about it. I can see what could happen to this. Charlo, but not take him like easy because he's not. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm happy for that. Ferguson's the coach now for Everton. Everton Blue, yeah, I seen that. I was happy about that. All you soccer fans, man, Everton's coming back. We're gonna be reborn, and BT's there to see it. You know what I mean? Let's go, Everton. They play Saturday. Matter of fact, yeah, Hogan lost Brandon Court Williams. Hogan he does look little. He looks a little shorter than him, but that doesn't mean nothing, man. McGill was bigger. I think McGill was bigger than Charlo. McGill's taller than Charlo, and he was taking it to him. So and then we just see what happened with the Ryder and Colin Smith fight. Ryder was like a stump compared to Colin Smith, and he broke that stump down. You know, yeah, Brandon Ferguson sucks, but I mean it's a better change than not having Silva. Yeah, McGill was 154, but at the end of the day, McGill was bigger. McGill couldn't handle Hogan, so that's why I'm saying that the Charlo shouldn't take that, take it for nothing, because it's not like that. Rather, you hear what Rob 87 said? Bring him a double extra large Everton shirt. Put it in, brother. Put it in. Only yeah. Yeah, so as far as that fighting going, that's a lot of fights going on tomorrow, man. And I'm excited for all of them. I'm telling you right now. I mean, the Ruiz in the match room, they have a lot of good fighting cards. Charlo, I mean, that's good. I mean, and then you got this Puerto Rican guy, like he's fighting on the top rank, Porandega. He's Puerto Rican, and I'm hoping he wins tomorrow or when he fights next. I forgot what day he fights. And then you have what's the other fight that they have that I was looking at down the road. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be like around. I'm gonna start probably kind of like I think I usually come alive 8, 9, maybe 8 between 8 and 9, depending depending when the other fight cards start. So it will all fall in once all the cards start. I mean, but pretty sure they all start at the same time. So I'm probably gonna go a little between 8. I'm gonna say 8 and 9. I'll definitely go live. You'll see me live on here trying to hyped up. I want to see this whole thing. I'll do that. I don't know how. I don't know how to do that, but I think I do when I go on the live thing. I just put schedule it, right? I put schedule on and put it on there. I'll figure it out because I had to go to YouTube to do this stuff. I forgot how to do it. But yeah, so I'll make sure I schedule it and do it. I told you I'm getting my on-the-job training, even though I was there with you, But yeah, I definitely I'll put it on. I'll schedule it after I get off of here and get everything right and get it done. Okay, so I just hit the schedule it and then I'll put in the time and that's it. Okay, definitely I'll do that. Yeah, I'll definitely be hyped up tomorrow. Definitely. I mean, like I said, I want to see the fight. I want to see what's going to happen. I mean, everybody wants to see that drama. And we're going to wait for a while because the matchroom card has got a lot of fighters on it. So that'll be like one of the best. But I'll be there, man. I'll be there. I'll do that. I'll send out a reminder and do what I have to do to get it out there, Yeah, so that, I mean, I'm looking forward to, I wonder what's going to happen. If Floyd is really going to come back or is that a bunch of BS? If he's coming back or not coming back, No. Hey, Shishi, what's going on, man? How's everything, man? Yeah, I'm going to have live fight reaction tomorrow. Definitely. I'm definitely going to have it because people have been asking for it, and I'm going to honor it for myself and for Two School Sports. So, yeah, we're going to have it. Yeah, he's out there in the UK, I don't know if he's going to come back, man. I already miss him, and he was only been gone a couple days. Yeah, man, we're just talking like here. Like I said, talking a lot of boxing here. I mean, there's a lot of fights going on tomorrow, Chichi, and I don't know which one. They're all good. Charlo, Hogan, Charlo, Hogan. Then you got Eubank, and I forgot who else is fighting in the card. Then you got Emmanuel Navarrete and Edwin Ancajas fighting also. And then you got the biggest fight of all, Ruiz and Joshua, Dillian White, you name it is out there. So yeah, you know what I mean? Guys, like I said, just make sure you hit that like button for BT. BT would love you, and I would love you also. I mean, there's a lot of fights going on. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's gonna be even in the future. I like. I hope we read that. I don't even read that. I'm gonna laugh if you read that. If BT read that, I don't know about that. I think he's only married with himself. Oh yeah, so yeah, he's only married with himself. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a big. I mean, who you guys say you want Ruiz? People are saying Ruiz they want to fight Wilder if he wins the belt. So people are already counting Joshua out, but I'm not. You know, I'm not. Okay, Brandon, I'll check it out tomorrow. Hold on. Let me write this down. You know me, I'm a little slow with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so guys, let me know what else you guys want to talk about. I'm here to talk. You know, I'm not Brandon, but I'm doing the best I can. Oh, I did that. I did it. Yeah, BT, I did everything. Yeah, I did everything you did there except except a schedule for later, and that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do this. I did everything exactly you told me right there, except go. So I'll do that. I'll definitely do it just like that. I did follow that whole. I know how to set the whole thing now. Just for that part, I'll just make sure I put set for later, and it'll go on. Thanks for letting me know, BT. Yeah, guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys. Yeah, and I think one of the Charles, if I'm correct, I think one of the Charles wanted to fight. They wanted to fight Eubank, and Eubank. I don't know what's wrong with him. You know. But you know, sometimes the promoters do this just to get everybody hyped up for the fights for the future fights that are coming on. And instead, me personally, if I was a promoter, I'd put all the good fights on. I mean, not all of them, the majority of them, so, because that's what people want to see. Dillian White, I mean, I'm dying to see him fight Wilder. Okay, then do it then. Like that's fine, brother. Yeah, Dillian White. I want him to fight, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Chisora, I like Chisora too. You know, I mean, you gotta get out there. Dillian White's getting. I think he's getting he's getting dicked around. That's what's happening, and it's not fair. You know, it's not fair at all. What's all right, Enrique Luna, how you doing, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, so I mean that I think it's ridiculous that. I don't know. Yeah, I just think that Dylan get a big title fight soon, man. I don't know what they're waiting for. So hopefully after I'm going to say one thing like what BT was telling me, and I totally agree with BT. He says that the only way he would pull for Joshua to win the belts is because he doesn't want PBC to have another champion and control everything. And then they're coming up with their own friggin' belt and shit too to make it more confusing. So I have to agree with what BT says on that. We don't need enough belts. We just need one real champion. You know? So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, that's a big fight. The Wilder fight and the other fight, it's just as good. So I'm pumped up for that, believe it or not. I mean, that's what I want to see, Wilder and Dillian White, because I mean, I don't even know how Wilder got that punch, but is he going to do the same thing to Fury, what he did to him the last time. I don't know. Yeah, best of best. I agree with you. I want the same thing. I want Joshua to regain it. I mean, he's got a lot more to lose. I think he's going to come back. I mean, he's been like listen to what he said in the press conference. He said, "Listen, when uh Eddie Hearns literally asked, what are you going to do? You're going to celebrate when if you get your belts back?" He said, "No, I'm going to focus. What happened to me, it humbled me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus and I'm winning facing my challenges and beating all the champions I got to beat." So by that being said, he's already letting you know that he once he gets those belts, he's not worried about celebrating. He's going to the next one. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal if White comes to the States or not. I think it's more. I mean, even though Bronze Bomber went over there to the UK with Fury and all this other stuff, and they like him over there and everything, I personally think he'd rather have the fight here in the US. And I mean, to me, the fight personally will probably sell more, in my personal opinion, in the UK because of Dillian White than it will in the US with Bronze Bomber. I'm sorry to say, he's not a friggin' what do you call it? A boxer that sells out all the seats. He's getting more people to follow him and this and that, but he's still got a long way to go. Whereas Dylan White he's a stable over there in the UK. In the UK, the fans are crazy about boxing. I'm pretty sure they make more money there than they will here. Brenda, probably going to go live between eight and nine. I think that's I don't want if there's cards earlier than that, then I'll post. But I'm probably go for the big fight with the zone because they have a lot of matches. Probably between eight. I'm gonna say eight for sure, and from then on because the big fight's not gonna start till later on late at night. So yeah, but I'll be live. Oh yeah, if Wilder and Fury, definitely Shishi. Fury should the fight should be in the UK. Wilder sell a lot more. What I'm saying is if Dylan White and Wilder fight, I will still go to the UK because he's gonna make more seats. It's gonna sell out more than anything else. The the zone card starts at that's right 3:45. Then definitely put it. Then for 3:45 when it starts or earlier than that. Because if it starts earlier, I'll go earlier. From 4 on, I'll go from 4 on. 4 p.m. Put it on for 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know the time zones better than I do. So yeah, put it on for 4 p.m. So that means if I watch all the zone cards, and after that I can go to probably the top rank of Showtime. Okay, that's fine. Do like that. I'll go from then on. I'll go from we're gonna get this going, man. We gotta make it happen. Who you guys got your money on? Don't make me go out there. I'll be the new next heavyweight. Yeah, but yeah. So I think I would like to see Billy Saunders. I would like to see I think Canelo said he wanted to fight who he wanted to fight next. I forgot who he was saying. I can't think of the name right now. Okay, that's fine, but put it from if it starts early that like 2 o'clock maybe. Or just tell me what time to start and I'll start. I'll tell Lulu when I got the TV and everything, so just let me know. Also, like I was telling you is the fight that I really want to see is I forgot who Canelo's gonna fight next. He was saying already whose next opponent is a joke. I don't know why everybody's dishing Boo Boo Andre. Andre is a good fighter, and I think Canelo should fight him so he can get his ass whooped. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, that's what I want. I want to see that. I mean, I want to see Canelo get his ass whooped by BOWE Andre. I don't know if we're ever going to see that. Um, Yo, friend, I was talking to a guy on the bus today. He had a New England Patriots hat on. He beat somebody up, man. He beat him cold. He loved Brady. I said, if you'd have been here, you said, Dad, please shut him up. You would have said, Dad, please. I don't want to hear this. But yeah, so I mean, I want to see who Canelo fights next, but I would love to see him fight BOWE Andre because that's not going to be a fake fight. That'd be a great fight for him. But I was just reading about it. I forgot who actually Canelo was supposed to fight next, and all they want to line him up with. So that's my take on that. I would love to have Canelo get his ass and get humble. And Oscar Valdez, the last fight, that was boring as hell. He didn't do nothing. He got his ass knocked out by another guy that just came in and looked better than him, Adam Lopez. His father's Hector Lopez. He was a great Olympic. He exposed Oscar Valdez. So all that working out and all that stuff, no, it's not gonna happen. Well, why not? They might as well go ahead and overblow it. It was the fight in the media give it to Canelo because that was they won a Grammy for acting, both of them. I said Jones is boo. Andre just got a nice style to him that people don't want to fight him. I mean, for some reason, people avoid him. Literally, they do. So that being said, there's a reason why people are avoiding him. Canelo, it's a cash cow, but he's not relevant. To me, he's not. I said it again. I'm gonna say it again. He's not with all the dehydration clause and all that BS he puts on there. He will never be compared to one of the best Mexican fighters in Mexico. Slapper style. Bites me. I say, yeah. I mean, like when he fights, he's quick, moves around the ring, but he always jabbing and he goes forward. He's very smart. I mean, if he can beat you. He's a style that I don't think Canelo can actually adapt to. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Oh, the card DNC. Okay, 11 o'clock. Then I'll start at 11. I'll go live at 11 o'clock. I'll go from 11 o'clock on. Because I mean, those are all the big fights. I think out of all the three Showtime, Top Rank, and ESPN Plus, I think Matchroom has the best fights. I think so. Even though there's so some of them, but yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. But Canelo's getting away with murder with a lot of things. And that's what I don't like about him, you know? I mean, at some point, somebody got to say, you know, fight the right people, gain your respect back, you know? First of all, the thing with commuter ball, whatever it's called, the thing cheating with the meat thing. And then now you got a slap in the hand. Then you get a $300 million contract. And then you want to put all the dehydration clause, please. Yeah, I seen that, Brendan. I seen that. I was going to tell you about it, but I can't contact you because I don't know how to do the thing. Yeah, I know that. I'm not. I wait for those. I wait for you to come here. I'm just gonna, do what I gotta do with the lives and stuff, and keep it updated for you until you decide to come back. Unless you get married over there. Oh, you still a free agent? Which one are you? Yeah, that's how, brother. That's how it always happens with you. Every time we leave somewhere or something, it's always like that. But you know what, Brendan? You're gonna get good content over there. You're gonna get your name out there in the UK, and people will get to know who you are. They can actually meet you and say, I mean, I don't know what happened with that thing with Boots or whatever his name is. I mean, but I hope everything works out and everything, you get something going with that. But if not, just you'll be rolling. Don't worry about that. Just your time will come. I went to Walmart today and I went up and down aisle again to see if I found Echo Falls. That don't exist no more here in the US. I don't know why. You know? I don't know if he is you're not Brendan might know that question. I don't know if he is or not. That's how it is, man. But better you know that. Hold on a second, I can't see this. Yeah, man, boxing virus. I'm with you on that one. You know, I'm dying to see what new stuff we can learn and what he's doing. I'm happy for him. You know, I want him to get out to get his name out there. And one way of doing is where he's at. And from what Brendan was telling me, where he's gonna be at, it's not really that big, so you can easily run into people. Guys, for these non-users that are here, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate everything we're talking about. Yeah, man, I told you that, BT. It's not your fault. It's just the U.S. dollar is down, and that's a country that's got the euro. The euro's several countries that are involved with that, so it's a lot more powerful in it. Yeah, yeah, I seen. Yeah, you're right about that, Enrique Luna. I seen the schedule. But I didn't want to mention nothing about that. Yeah, that's gonna Crawford on the Crawford fight. You got Teofimo. You know, I hope he comes back and puts a big fight and gets. I mean, the winner, Comey. Who you guys got for that one? That's a good fight there, Comey and Teofimo. I love Teofimo, but Comey's gonna be tough for him. And if if his mental state ain't right, he's gonna lose that fight. He's gonna lose that fight if his mental state if his mental state's not right, he's gonna lose that fight. Is that true, Shishi, or you're just BSing? Chocolatito's back? I think he's retired, to be honest with you. I don't think he's back. I think he's just literally retiring, you know, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. Brother, did you hear that? Chocolatito's fighting. Oh, man, that's awesome. Is he just regular fight or title or vacant or what? Wow. That's great. Yeah, probably not, but you probably find it later, a day or two later, you know. But I know I want to find. I know Brandon will follow that up real quick if he knows exactly when they're fighting, because that's a fight that he wants to see. Because here at Two School Sports, the P4P that forever will live under Two School Sports banner is Chocolatito. What was I gonna say? Like I said, there's a lot of fights on, man. I like to see. I want Dillian White to win. Like I said, I want Dillian White to win. That's an easy win for him. I want Hergobis to beat Eric Molina. I want Joshua to beat Ruiz. I want Charlo's going to edge out Hogan by just the skin of his teeth. Ubek was going to definitely win this fight. You know, you gave him a freebie on that one. Navarrete is probably going to win his fight. And definitely Ankea is going to win his fight on the top rank. I mean, that's good. And what do you guys thought about Frampton like that fought the other night? He looked pretty good. The Jackal looked pretty good, guys. He look at his career is back on track. Or he's got a rebirth here in the USA. All right, there you go. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I hope that it's not the end of the road for him. I want him to continue. But yeah, like I was telling you, there's a lot of fights coming up. Like Eric Luna brought out in December 14. This down the road, this one, the Tank Davis with Gamboa. Who you guys get on that fight? Tank Davis looked like he's ready, but he even admitted that Gamboa is going to be a tough test for him. What do you guys think on that? I like Gamboa. I think Gamboa's going to give him a tough ride. I mean, I do. I don't know what you guys think about that fight. Wow. So that's the Gamboa and Tank Davis fight. What you all think about that? What's Lomachenko do? I haven't heard much from him. What's he doing? Sleeping? Because that's all he does. You don't know what the hell he wants to do. Shit, the Herring and that fight that needs to be made with who just won just recently. That's gonna be a good fight. With the Jackal, that's gonna be a good fight. I got the Jackal. I like the Jackal. Everybody says that Rob 87 that Gamboa is beyond washed up. But I guess from my understanding, from what I've been reading and stuff, they've been saying I forgot what day. I keep saying he was saying that people believe that he's washed up, but he's been doing the last couple of fights. He's actually come out and looked like his old self. That being said, everybody's going to take the Tank to beat his ass, but Gamboa's not going to sit down. I don't think so. Well, we'll see what happens with Chocolatito on that one, But I think that's a good fight. How about that fight with what's his name? The guy with the mustache. Damn, what's his name? Shoot. I don't know. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about Loma and he should fight this and he should fight that. That never happens because Loma's a bitch. That's why I can't respect Loma. And I mean, if Loma can't fight them, Loma should go ahead and fight what's his name? The franchise champion that they gave the belt to. He'll freaking destroy him. David Haney will destroy him. Destroy him. Someone needs to kick his ass and humble him. I'm tired of hearing about how great he is. He was the best on the amateurs and he's the most skillful that I give him credit for. But what's he done lately? What has he done for me lately? Not a damn thing. So I want somebody to beat his ass. Yeah. We don't need that. You're right. So wait. Yeah, man. Everybody's making about Loma this and Loma that, but he hasn't fought anybody very nobody. But hopefully, I guess supposedly after Teofimo Lopez and Khomeini go at it, the winner that's supposed to fight Loma. So we'll see what happens there. Or he'll have some bullshit. But I mean, I'm just tired of fighters just sitting back and just waiting and just sitting back. Go ahead and fight and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, man, that's all it is. Loma, you got that right. The Loma hype train is what I call it. I'm done with him. If Comey and Fimo fight, and the winner of that should get that fight, there's no reason why he should back down from that. No reason at all. At all. Come on, guys, let me just plug this in. I'm dying out. There's no reason at all. There's no reason at all why Loma should just sit back and I don't know. Thank you, Triple J. I appreciate that, man. Anything you can do to help us and help me right now to get this going. That's all I'm worried about. If you have any questions, let's talk boxing. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I mean, Loma's a talented guy. I'm not taking that away. I mean, his skills are out of his mind. But until I see relevant fighters that are calling him out, instead of making excuses about whatever the case may be, I can't respect that, man. I just can't. Literally, I can't respect somebody that just been sitting back and acting this and that. you were the big name and this and that, and you've been doing this, you've been doing that, but you haven't done a damn thing. I like Usyk, to tell you the truth. He's very skillful. I think that if he, now that he's in the heavyweight, he's gonna be a problem for a lot of people. I really do. My son says no. My son says that he'll probably get knocked out, or not knocked out, but he's not. I mean, he's good, but he don't think that. I mean, going from cruiserweight to heavyweight, my son says it's not gonna be as easy as people think. But as far as talent and skills, you name me somebody that's better right now. I thought Joshua was the man until Ruiz brought him down, but there's nobody better than Usyk right now. In my point, my son would argue with me and say Fury is the man, but I'm not arguing that either. I'm just saying, as far as skills all the way around everything, I have to give the Usyk. Well, hey, what are you talking about, brother? You got to give Usyk some credit. Yeah, you're right. I think he's supposed to fight soon though. He's supposed to fight who's he supposed to fight? What's the heavyweight supposed to fight him? I can't think of his name right now. But he's supposed to fight somebody he's training for. And either way, beat Usyk. Oh, here we go again. On any given day, anybody can get beat. But I do agree with you, BT. Everybody's been saying the same thing, that from all the trainers that you've known, that I've known, a lot of trainers says the biggest thing with Fury is that nobody can actually train for him. It's because of his awkwardness, and the way he fights. It's crazy, but it's true. You know what I mean? It's not easy. SSB, welcome, man. Make sure you hit that like button for the channel. But yeah, I think that's crazy. We were talking about earlier. I honestly think that the weight is going to affect Ruiz. But a lot of guys here were saying that people subscribers were saying that no, that he's probably used to that. I think it will. I think he'll tire out towards the end, and I think that's what Josh is going to attack him. Yeah, I got you on that one. She. That's who I want Josh to get his belts back. You know. And yeah, BT, Charlo is the best fighter of this decade, but they're not gonna give him credit. Yeah, SSB, you're right. I mean, he's coming in. I understand you won the belts and you celebrate it, but at the same token, you should have waited, discipline yourself, got the second fight out the way, win or lose, then you have money anyways. You can go ahead and celebrate all the time you want, and take your time for your next fight. Because I guarantee you, these two fights you had with Josh will get you puts a lot of money in your pocket besides the belts. So yeah, but I mean, I think it's gonna affect him. I still say that. Well, Rob 87, everybody's saying that it's a do or die thing for Joshua, and I was talking about it earlier. I think Joshua has got a lot more to lose than Ruiz. Simple fact is because he's been champion for a long time before he lost. He's fought the top guys in a faster time than probably a lot of heavyweights, and he's dominated. So I mean, to not come back with the belts to the UK, the people that love you so much, and for yourself to not honor yourself and come back and fight like you're supposed, like you're a true fighter, then yeah, that's gonna affect you. And it could be then for him. But if he wins, forget about it. It's like he said in his press conference. I fought all the top guys here. I fought every guy here. He started pointing them on everything until he went to Ruiz because he took him lightly. You can't take nobody lightly. I don't care what they look like. Short, tall, skinny, fat, whatever. You can't take nobody lightly. But they should. I mean, I get it. His head blown up. I mean, it's like a dream that he never thought about. So I woken up from a bad dream, waking up in a dream of reality where you were nobody doubted you, and all of a sudden now you got the three belts of the division, and you beat the best of the best. I mean, so I get it. You get bloated, and then when the media and everybody keeps riding you because people don't like Joshua or they think he's good enough to be a champion, whatever the case may be. I mean, that guy only lost one fight. Jesus Christ. Why don't you look at his past record and see what he's done? Give that man some respect. 11 a.m., baby. I'm gonna be here. 11 a.m. I'll be here. Get that right. I'm gonna set it up and I'll be here. Yeah, man. Come and just join me. We talk boxing. I'm gonna let you know all the fights that are on. I'm gonna do the best BT impersonation of how he does it, and keep you updated on the fights. I'm doing this for you guys, for myself. I love talking boxing, so yeah. But yeah, I think Joshua is Ruiz. I think people are hyping him so much that you could literally come back maybe overconfident, literally. But one thing I will say about not discrediting Joshua, what I do like about Ruiz is that he says everything sincere from the heart. Like you could just see it. Like I didn't have nothing. I'm not giving this up. I get that. So yeah, I can relate to that. But as far as him getting a big head, I think he ate too much cheesecakes now, and he probably worried. He's not saying it. He could be worried. I'm telling you, he's gonna tire out. If Josh would do what I say, keep jabbing, keep the distance, and keep doing like that, he's gonna win. Yes, sir. Well, first of all, SSB 28 Ruiz. I personally think that he's going crazy with the money. Literally, like I understand, like it's like somebody winning the lotto, and you're not smart enough to either invest it or save some of it so you can do it, and you're just going crazy buying mansion, buying Rolls Royce, doing this. Yes, you could say you could be like that person that won the lottery. Do the same thing. Be the same thing like winning the lottery. You misuse your money, and I'm talking. He's not like you and me losing $100 in the pocket. He's losing millions. So you're right about it. Say if he doesn't watch out, it can hurt him in the end. But take for example now, Holyfield. Holyfield lost what 22 million or something like that, or probably even more. Just throwing it away. Now he's looking back and like, wow, look what I've done. So but that alone should be an example for other fighters that are coming up. And he's young, and it goes back to the people you have around you, what they really mean for you and what they want. You know what I'm saying? What he really wants, what he really wants from you, or what they want. And I'm gonna say one thing. I love Stacey McKinley from Detroit. He used to work for one of the best trainers ever, Manuel Stewart, where he says, he was giving an example of one of his fighters that, let his family, let everybody call his shots and everything. He lost everything pretty much. He's starting over now. And it's the same true with Ruiz. If you don't be careful, if you want all that money he never had, buy yourself a $200,000 or $400,000 house and that's it. You know what I mean? There's no need to leave. Who you got to prove it to? But if you become broke, like some of the heavyweight greats that are looking back on the millions of dollars that went down the drain, you're going to regret that. Yeah, you're right, Robert 87. You're right. Some athletes like that. I remember playing football, playing basketball, coaching kids. Them kids, you would think they're out of shape, but some could ball, play baseball for some reason. So you can't judge somebody by his cover. You know what I mean? Serge, I'm not worried about his funds. What I'm trying to say to you is that I've seen a lot of boxers that I've known personally through my son, that my son has known, that they don't have no money. That $22 million or more has gone down the drain because they at that time they didn't realize that they didn't invest it properly, and now they're like to their last pennies and dimes. Whereas if they knew how to invest their money, they wouldn't be where they're at. Ruiz just became rich. He just won the lotto. His big lottery was beating Joshua. And that's why he's got all that money, doing this, doing that. I'm not hating him for that. What I'm saying, be smart with your money and invest your money so you don't be like the other boxers that lost a lot of money. Gone to remember, we're not judging nobody. It's not about judging. You guys missing the whole point. The whole point is, if you win $1 million and you never had $1 million, and you get around the people that don't have money, just like you don't have any money, where's your money gonna go? Because you're gonna get influenced by them. You gotta be smart. You gotta enjoy your life, enjoy your money, and invest it in yourself and your family before you lose it all. It can happen in a snap. That's what I'm saying. I'm not judging nobody. What I'm saying is that they should. That's my opinion. I'm advising they should save some little bit of money, or do something so they don't be broke like Holyfield, like BOWE, and so forth and so forth. I mean, to each his own with his money. I'm not hating him. I'm just saying that I see too many boxes that are now old and they have money like they never had in their life, and they ran it through water and they didn't appreciate or respect it. And whatever the case, you live life, you play with life, you live the fast lane, the fast life, or whatever the case may be, come and haunt you, or spend it wisely. Well, that's good. Good. Hooray for Al Heyman. Maybe that's why I say thank you, Al Heyman, because he's teaching you to do something to invest their money. You have to. And one thing boxing does not have no kind of pension plan for the fighters. They don't have literally nothing. They just got their heads beat out, their brains bashed out for like 20 years. They come out, they don't know how they're gonna come out. Rest in peace, the great Muhammad Ali, who had his disease or whatever, and so for the other fighters. And there's no pension, there's nothing for them. I mean, come on now. Boxing should think I've been saying this a long time. All these organizations need to come up with an idea to set up some type of plan or something where they can save the pension plan for the fighters, they put a certain amount of their money away, so when they do retire, they have enough to live with. That's my whole point. You're right, BT. You have to be on. You have to, because there's no management. There's nobody starting any kind of a thing to try to let the fighters know, hey, I'll invest your money, help you out, because boxing is so crooked. It's like the friggin' mafia, you might as well say, or whatever you want to call it, that you can't trust nobody. Everybody's out to cut your throat, believe it or not. And I'm starting to see this now. Imagine people have it for a long time. Oh shit! Oh, that'd be crazy if that was true, but I don't think so, because they've shown pictures of Al Heyman, bald headed, kind of skinny guy, and Don King, nothing like that. Yeah, sometimes like he's an advisor. He knows Broner's going to spend that money foolishly. You already know that. You see that all the time. Um, but Al Heyman is going to protect his fighters and keep the fighters happy. And is that what it takes, that he has to forcefully take their money and judge and take care of it for them? That's probably the best thing for Broner's case. Yeah. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please, and make sure you buy the match shirts I have back behind me, and let's keep talking boxing. Yeah, and you're right, Brandon. They are, and some of those fights are the better fights. You always say that. I truly believe what you say, that the lower weights they don't get mentioned enough, but they're actually the most exciting fights that you get to see. I don't know about Mayweather. The rumor is he's supposed to come back. I don't know how true that is. I just think that man just likes to be relevant with everybody. You know what I mean? He just wants to stay relevant to everything. Seriously, like, he gonna come retirement? Yeah, what, he's in his 40s now, isn't he? How old is Mayweather right now? He's still, I mean, he's still got the skills and everything, but I don't think he wants to come back. I mean, if he would come back, it's probably to fight Pacquiao, and that's why Pacquiao went to PBC, and he still hasn't come out. 42. Well, I mean, he's still. I can see him coming back, but I don't think he'll be the same floor that he was. He'll have his skills, but he won't be the same. Wow. Yeah, well, that kind of thing was bullshit anyway. I felt like that was like a soap opera. To be honest with you, freaking soap opera. Like I said, honestly, they might not get as paid as much or whatever the case may be, but it all comes down on you being disciplined with your money. I'll tell you just like that. I mean, look at this cat. What's the name from I think it's Jersey? A farmer. I forgot a strip joint. Got this, got that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's got a fat head. I mean, you have to go ahead and know how to use your money and plan it wisely. Yeah, I think Mayweather, all Mayweather wants to do is just exhibitions and make money off of that, make money off his name. God bless him. I'm not hating him. I'm just saying, like, make up your mind what you're gonna do. Don't keep coming out. Just get attention because I bet you everybody's tired of it too. What do you say, brother? Anytime they get any kind of the opposite sex, their money's gone and drained. They become broke real quick. Whether it should be a free agent. Well, his legacy's questioned now. I mean, what's the difference? Yeah, he's undefeated. Bah, 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 bah. He did this. He didn't fight every guy when he was supposed to fight him in their prime. Simple as that. That's crazy. Yeah, John Boxing. How you doing, man? It's crazy, man. 283. I mean, Dillian White say that I mean he gets it, he's living life, and if he wins the fight, he loses, he's gonna can retire. But a lot of guys were saying that just because I mean he's a fat guy, naturally a fat guy, anyways. But I think he's gonna tire out. Yeah, you're right about that. Let me see over here. Tuna Democrat, you're right. Pops Mayweather dug pack for years, and then he want to call him out on PEDs. What the hell did he do? What did he do with the Nevada over there? He always fights mostly over there. I'm talking about Floyd. I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm done. I just don't think that. True. Yeah, I mean, Mayweather likes attention and he likes to get defeated, be undefeated. I like when O'Hara Davis went up to him and pointed to him like he can beat this guy. He didn't like that. Yeah, so I mean Mayweather, if he comes back, fine. But I just think he wants to keep his name prevalent. Prevalent. His father doesn't want him to come back out of retirement. His father said, "No, don't. You're fine where you're at." So his father telling him he better take that advice. Yeah, he see SSB 28. You're probably right. Probably started overweight, and that's gonna pay off. I think the road when you get into a fight like that, it's gonna hurt you at the end. In the end, and I've been saying that, and I still say that he's gonna tire out. and I don't think it's gonna go more than, like I said, more than 7 to 8 rounds, if that. I think Josh is gonna finish him early. Oh, that's a good question, John Boxing P4P. What boxing's changed so much and everything going on. I don't know. You got the Holyfield, you got BOWE, you got Tyson, you got uh, so many other fighters, heavyweights that were out there that were good. That boxing was different, but now you got all this doping and all this other crap going on. You just don't know. Yeah, you're right. Ruiz is not known to tire out, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you put that weight on, and you're not used to that weight, and you're fighting for your titles, you're gonna tire out. Yeah, I don't know about these heavyweights today. I mean, back then you had Tour, remember him? You had like you said, you had a lot of great fighters back then. I don't know. I think to me the 80s, 90s were better fighters than they are today, to be honest with you. Today everything is more uh how you say, everything's it's, I don't know, all this kind of chemicals and all this and driven by this and that. Always something, and they're testing this and they're testing that. And in this age you have like 900 belts. Back in the 80s and 90s, you have your belts, but not like you have them today. Yeah, my son says the same thing about Fury, you know? So yeah, so if you, the era that I lived in, and I'm not just taking no disrespect for these fighters today, but there's so much stuff going on now in boxing, not the same, man. Back in the day, you didn't have 900 belts. You didn't have all these sanctioning bodies calling what they want, how they want to do it. And today you got all kinds of shit going on now. You know, you don't know what to believe anymore. You got fights being thrown, like I mean, they were thrown back with selling this in Muhammad Ali. They were thrown back ways back in 1923. But I mean, come on, man. We got to reality. Pretty soon, you know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have virtual fighting, or we're gonna have just robots fighting in the ring. And once their batteries wear out, that's how they win. Yeah, really, Boat was a beast. You got that right. Tyson Fury not hitting high like back in the 80s, but what Tyson Fury has is what a lot of trainers been saying. You can't train for him. His awkwardness, what to expect from him in the ring, you just don't know what he's gonna do. And that's why there's no set imprint on Tyson Fury on how to fight him in any fight. Every fight is different with Tyson Fury. A lot of trainers will come out and tell you that. That's not saying he's not beatable. He got knocked out by Wilder, but he's a very difficult challenger to fight, or lineal champion to fight. It's just hard. Like I said, it's hard to. The biggest part about Fury is that his style is different. His style is not one that anybody can adapt to, and you can't go to pick up your sparring partners and train for Fury and expect what you do with your sparring partners to be the same like what you're gonna do with Fury in the ring, because what Fury did in the ring in his last fight is not the same thing he's gonna do in his next fight. Yeah, Stavern, thank God Wilder put him out of retirement. Yeah, you're right. Bo can't talk the way he was. There's a lot of fighters that are punch drunk. Look at Michael Spinks. There's other fighters that they don't they're punch drunk. I mean, that's all the blows to the head all the time. That's why I'm saying, and I've been preaching this. All these sanctioning bodies should get together and come up with some type of organization to take care of these fighters like they should. Shit, they made them all that money, mainly the WBC. Yeah, Robert 87, you're absolutely about that. Yeah, you're right about that. The style, like I said, boxing changed so much. Um, everything has been changed. The rules, what you can do, what you can't do, and so forth and so forth. And then you got the medications. Then you have the PEDs. Then you have the meat eating. Then you have all these kinds of powder drinks. Well, some that are approved, some that are not. Then you got the sanctional bodies that some have double standards, some don't. Some don't care. Some come up with 100 million underwears or belts. What do you want to call them? Jesus Christ! Back in the day, you didn't have that. You only had one champion, and that's it. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that the technology wasn't as advanced as it was back in the '80s. But at the same time, back in my opinion, back in the '80s, man, you seen guys fight. It's the real deal. It was none of all this other bullshit you have now, where we'll just pad his record, or we'll just go ahead and pick this fighter for him now and do this. No, you get out there and you fought the best. And I could be wrong. There was some fighters that actually back in my time that actually ducked a lot of fighters or didn't fight. But from what I see now, I think back in the '80s and '90s, it was a lot better than what it is today. And boxing, just like life, back in the '80s and '90s, society was a lot better, in my opinion, than what it is today. Today's a lot crazier, more technical. Everything's technology. I remember like when you can go to dinner and have a conversation. You guys go out to eat right now. See where you see everybody on the damn phones. Go on the street and see people driving. They're freaking texting while they're driving. Like literally, there's no kind of nothing. Yeah, they could probably compete, but as far as being dominant, I don't know. Like some one fighter said, I forgot was it Briggs? Somebody said they don't compare fighters from different eras because of what we were just talking about. Technology, everything was different. Shit. Sexual revolution started since when I was born, and it's still going on. It's called sex. You just gotta have protection sex. Protect what it protects is the sex. I don't know. I was always there when they had what they call it, the music, sex, and rock and roll, and you had all the I forgot what it's called, those big concerts and those wild. I forgot what the name of the concerts were. Nah, it's always been there. Sex always been there. It's always been a prominent thing to use for advertisement for women for whatever it is. It's always been there. Woodstock, that's what it was. Woodstock, and you have things. Well, that's better. You save money. Robert 87. You put it in your pocket. It's all good. See, sexual revolution is when you have when sex was prominent, when people were fucking left and right and having all these concerts and all this craziness that they have. But sex been around for years. Sex was around back in the Greeks, back in the Greek days, and back in the days back in that time. There was sex, so it's always been here. It's like a drug. You can never get rid of it. You can't never get rid of drugs. You're not gonna get rid of sex. Yeah, you just not. No, we ain't talking about wait. We were talking about this. We talking. You asked about the sex revolution. That's been going on before I was born. It was gone. It was on back in the Greeks' time, back in the days when the goddess and all this other stuff. This always been existed, and it's always going to exist. It's just like drugs. You're never going to get rid of it. Sex is it's like an addiction, like a drug. You're not going to get rid of it. It just back in the '60s and '70s, it's more prominent because people exposed to it more, and they have all these concerts and Woodstock and this and that and blah blah blah. And now, who knows what they got now? Now you can go to some states and marry 500 wives. You in another country have 900 wives. I mean, in Saudi, you guys were the Arabians were allowed to have as many wives as they want, as long as they treat them equally. If you buy one in underwear, you gotta buy all your 10 girls in underwears. If you whatever you do, you have to do equally. That's how that was their law. Okay, but I'm saying the environment, the music, and everything else pushed to all that. Pushed the set. Became prominent in the theaters. Became prominent in concerts. Became prominent in any other way you want to look at it. Man, BT, you just crazy, boy. You crazy. I think that code's getting to you over there. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, I can't follow politics anymore like I used to. I don't even like talking about it. Yeah, when I was in Saudi, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you one thing. When I was in Saudi with the military, when I was with the 82nd Airborne in the Gulf War, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Even the dykes in the military look good because the woman in the black veils, that's all you saw was their eyes. That's it. That's all you could see. You don't see nothing else. You don't see no ass. You don't see no boobs. You don't see no trophies. You don't see none of that. All you see is just the eyes, and that's it. So it's very strict over there, believe it or not. And what's even crazy in their culture, it's actually like they're second class women. They're second class. The women do not eat with the men. And I can tell you because I experienced this when in the military when I was there in the desert and I went to go visit some of the Saudi Arabians and I talked to them. Women were like second class. Yeah, man, you guys, you're gonna get a lot of. I think BT's gonna get a lot of content for you guys from the UK, and hopefully he get. I mean, if it works out, I'm dying to see I'm dying just like you guys, waiting for him to come up with the content. You know, of who's gonna have, who his surprise is gonna be. Whatever the case is gonna be, it's gonna be a blessing, and you guys will be the first ones he's gonna share it with. I don't agree with that at all. I think the AJ and Ruiz fight should have been back in New York. Reason I say that is because right after AJ got his ass kicked, I think like 1 or 2 days afterwards, he told Eddie Hearns, "I want to go back and get my belts where I got my ass kicked." Seriously, and Eddie Hearns didn't do that. Eddie Hearns took money. Let's put it this way. Let's be real. Saudi Arabia, you say oil, and the people got the billions and billions of dollars. I'll tell you that because I was there and I seen it by my own eyes. And that's all Eddie sees is dollar signs. It didn't have to go there at all. Shit, she better be here over there because they don't play over there. You break them laws over there, you're done. You're done. It's not. It's not. Believe me, they don't play with you over there. You steal, you get caught stealing or something, you're done. You get stoned. It's crazy over there. Yeah, Gallo will give. Yeah, if I. Well, yes, sir. I agree with that one. Putazos. No, because SSB, it's not that they were not happy because you go into a country that they have all kinds of rules and moral issues and this and that. Anything you do that they feel is disrespecting their religion and their culture, you're done. I'm telling you, and I mean that. And so Eddie Hearns wasn't even thinking about that. The fight would have been better to me personally. Would have been better in New York or at the Staples Centers in Los Angeles. Simple fact, because Ruiz being Mexican descent, and right, either one, those two venues would have made a lot of money. But I guarantee you, what happened was the Saudis offered them so much money because for them it's nothing. And greedy Eddie Hearns decided he didn't think about nobody. You think I'm gonna go to the desert to go see a fight? I ain't going there. I was there for 8 months in a war. I seen enough. I mean, you have to respect every culture got its culture, but the woman over there is crazy. They don't even eat with the people. They sit on the other side like by themselves. You can't even talk to them or look at them. They have to. I mean, they're like second class, like all the way around in that culture. Who'd want to live like that? Oh, I don't know when she's fighting next in Saudi if that's gonna happen. I mean, at the end of the day, the fight I want to see with Katie Taylor is with what's the name, the Serrano. That's what I want to see, and that's a tough fight for me to go for because I love both of them. Yeah, man, I was in Desert Storm and Desert Shield with the 82nd Airborne. No joke, you know, and you couldn't look at nothing. Yeah, man, I did my time. I did what I had to do. I appreciate everything I have, and I appreciate everything I have in this country. When you go to a place like that, and you see how any place you go, and you see how the cultures live. You know, yeah, we America has all its issues, but I hate to say it, there's no better place like home. I'm not just saying that, man. Imagine being in a country where you haven't had a burger for like friggin' almost 7 months, or a real chicken or nothing. Fuck, man. When I first got off that plane, I ran to a burger place. I need to have a real hamburger or a real thing. It's crazy. You gotta appreciate what you have. Whatever you have in your life now, appreciate and think yourself. 'Cause you know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Oh shit! You better go jump on her with somebody grab her, BT. You better make some power moves. I don't think I don't think America is shit. People has made America what it is. It's like shit because they don't appreciate what they have until they go through. I was just reading about a few weeks ago, not to get off the subject, but I was just reading about an American lady. She went to ISIS, right? Freaking retarded. Went to ISIS, signed with ISIS, got pregnant, had a baby by ISIS. The guy died or something. Now she's coming back to the U.S. Embassy, asking if she can come back to America. You know what America said to her? They told her to go fuck herself. And you know what? I'm happy about that. You didn't want to be here. You didn't want to be here when you had a time to be here. You want to be a true American, but now you want to go over there and rebel against us, and then you want to come back to us. No, I can't trust you. Get the hell out of here. That's right. Let's go, man. That's Brandon's girl right there, boy. Brandon can't wait to get that girl. He better hurry up because he don't know it. He might get your hip feelings hurt. And man, it's like what Trump. I mean, what has it? Let's make America great. At the end of the day, we don't appreciate what we have until we don't have it. To be honest with you, and we as Americans, we take a lot of things for granted. Sure, the dollar's not the best way it should be at. Sure, we have this and we have that, but one thing you still have here, you can be who you want to be, and you have the opportunity to do what you want to do. Many people can't do that, and people can't don't have that. Every day they barely have. I mean, yeah, there's hunger here. You see in the streets and everything like anybody else, but you got a chance to survive here. In some of those countries, you either gonna get shot or you know what's gonna happen to you. It's very sad. So be proud of who you are. Understand where you came from, and every day be thankful because you know what's gonna happen to you. Right now it's cold. At nighttime it's cold. When I say cold, maybe 50s, 60s, then maybe 50s, 60s. But during the day, shit, hot, man, hot. And I had uniform on, all kinds of stuff on. I mean, like I say, it's good to travel and see other things. You appreciate where you're from, believe it or not. It might not seem like that, but it does. And that's what we need. We need that. Anyways, what else I was gonna say? I hope that Eddie Hearns don't have any more big events over there because all he's doing is catering to the rich and his greedy self. That's all he's doing. I think New York would have been great. I think my son and I we were talking about planning going sometimes to some of those venues around here, but I mean, if Eddie Hearns taking every other place, forget about it. You know, and I hope the zone continues to do the work they're doing and they get better broadcasting or whether the sites don't lag or whatever the case may be and do the best they can. Uh, I was gonna say Frank Warren just signed a young heavyweight. Oh man, I forgot his name. I didn't write it down. He looks pretty good, and they're gonna bring him up the same way they brought up Tom Little. Tom Little. They brought up Dynamite Dubois, and they really signed a good prospect. So I'm looking forward to that on that side. Who you guys want Anoy to fight next? Who you guys got for that? Anoy is a big name. What do you guys think about that guy Adam Lopez that gave Oscar Alvarez a run for his money? Huh? What do you guys think about that? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and buy the match shirts. Oh, Cali. California? Is that what you're talking about? You miss California or is Cali, Colombia? I mean, they like boxing. They can get their own fighters out there. They didn't have to bribe Eddie Hearns to go out there. But whatever. Supposedly he's supposed to make boxing better and it's a new venue. So we'll see. Okay. My best friend was from Cali, Rob 87, and he told me there's some beautiful women over there. He told me that. There's a lot of beautiful women over there. Even the middle aged ones look good. So yeah. All right, let's go Panthers. We'll see what happened with that fight with NOA and this guy you mentioned in fight. NOA is a beast. I mean, I think a lot of people to fight him. He's a beast, man. I think it was tough his last fight, but he's still there. Yeah, I'm sure Cali, California has good weather, like here, pretty much. East LA, okay. 916. Enrique says. Yeah, it's humid, but you know what? You just can't get some in the AC. You learn to adapt to it. Hey, what's going on, Jazz? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we're talking a little boxing here. Just a little boxing here. We're getting ready for the fights later on. You know. Oh, the Philippines. I'm Philippines probably hot. I'm talking like the Caribbean too. Dominican, Puerto Rico, Cuba, uh, Panama's nice to live. Colombia. It's all tropical weather, so it's all nice. That's why a lot of them come down here. That's good. That's good that everything's going good over there. I got Brenda got used to the weather, huh, Jasper? Real quick. Put that jacket on. What do you say about Prime? I don't know much about him. Brendan probably knows more about him. Tank's gonna have his test hands full with Gamboa. And after that, I want Tank to go ahead and fight the big dogs in his division because they're coming for him. Thing. Yeah, man. It depends where the dollar's still good at some places, but it's not good in other places. Definitely not in Europe, you know. Yeah, well, at least in for us, but yeah, Bennett likes it over there, Jasper. I imagine how cold is it get over like 50 degrees, 40 degrees? I don't think you would mind it either, Brendan. There you go. I was telling Brendan I went to Walmart see if I could find Echo Falls. They had it last year. They don't have it no more. You better find out if she's married. What's going on with her, Brendan? You need to set up. You need to set up an interview. Yeah, I'm awake. I don't know if I'm talking to Brandon Jackson, but yeah, I'm wide awake. Oh yeah. Everybody's awake talking a little boxing here and there. Jasper, who's gonna win tomorrow? Ruiz or Joshua? Yeah, like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fights on. Got Charlo fighting Hogan. Got Eubank fighting for first time in the U.S. You got Ruiz and Joshua, Dillian White. You got and you name it. A lot of fights going on. What's going on, PED? This is Pops. Brendan's talking, but he's in the UK. AJ gonna win. I'm with you on that one. AJ's gonna win. He's gonna take those belts back to the UK, back to your house. Yes, sir. Ruiz don't know what he got himself into. His dream will become a reality. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. El vaquero va a ganar también. Navarrete is gonna win too. The guy's rough. He don't play. Very active too. Oh, 6 a.m. all day. Wow. Yeah, man, he deserves it. Like, he's got more to lose than Ruiz. Like I was telling people, because he's been a champion for a long time. He just got his first loss, and for him just to go at it like that, I don't think so. I think he's gonna take those belts, and he's not giving them up either. Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight. I mean, the whole world's gonna be watching that fight. You know, I just want to know who they're gonna fight next. What would happen if Dillian White got a shot? That'd be crazy, right? If Dillian White got a shot, Ruiz Joshua, the winner of that fight, Dillian White, and then they say forget Wilder, he's BSing too much. Yeah, he was reckless in the first fight, but I think it was because he got touched in sparring, and it affected it affected him in a fight night, and you know that by the way his father was reacting. There's no parent that will react that way towards the promoter if they didn't think the kid was in danger. Welcome to England. Dylan's gonna win this fight. Dylan's just staying sharp. That's all he's doing. He's waiting for that Wilder fight. Yeah, you're right. AJ has to come out and be a killer because I mean he's got to take him out. I don't think he's gonna go more than 6, 7 rounds. He's gonna take him out. He ain't gonna be playing. He's gonna keep his distance and jab, tire him out. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Jazz. Man, I'm glad you brought that up. He did get cleared of all his PD charges. That's good. But you can technically say he already got his punishment because he's been waiting for more than a year to fight Wilder. I'm telling you, Brandon, it's over for Ruiz later on today. I'm telling you that right now. That's facts. It's over for him. Gonna be good night, Irene. I'm trying to tell you that. You know, who do you guys want? Who would you guys want if Ruiz wins? Who do you want him to fight next? And if Joshua wins, who would you like him to fight next? That's what I want to know. Who do you guys got on that? Which heavyweight would you like? Would you guys like on that? Yeah, it's crazy, man. What reason is weight, but you know what? Some people say it's bad. Some people say it's normal for him. It's not going to bother him. It's not going to affect him. I personally think it's going to affect him. It's going to cost him his 3 belts. You know why? You go in there 20, 30 pounds heavier, whatever, how much you were from the last fight, and as the fight drags on longer and longer, and Joshua keeps dragging on, you're going to get tired. Alan Konaki, Charles Martin. I don't disrespect Konaki anymore after he turned out that fight with Joshua. So I'm gonna take Crazy Martin on that one. Mira, ¿qué hora es? No, Brandon. You're with the Rhino. The Rhino said the same thing. The Rhino said, "Oh no, Josh was not gonna win." I said it from the beginning. I predicted it again. You're gonna be you're in the shock of your life. Josh will bring the belt back to the UK. I don't know, but I don't know. I think he's gonna tire. I think all this is gonna cost him is belts, and really I don't care. I won't bother to get him back anyway. So that's my opinion on that. I mean that Wilder Joshua. That's my opinion on that. Joshua gonna get the belts back. That's bottom line. Joshua ain't playing. You allow Shishi. You make me live harder and harder. Yeah, you're right, but I mean, as far as him being a fighter, he's always been a heavy anyway. So, but people saying that that's not going to really affect him, I totally disagree. I think it will. He's going to tire out. Yeah, guys, like I was telling you, I think what's the name? Fighting Hunter's fighting. He's gonna win his fight in the heavyweight division. And well, for the top rank, nobody said who's gonna win. Charles is gonna to me he's gonna edge Hogan. He's gonna literally edge him out. That's my opinion on that. Eubank is definitely gonna win his fight because he's just coming back to the USA, so they're gonna make it easy for him. Uh, and we'll see what happens. Who knows what can happen. Um, and may the best man win. And that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna have my hands raised when I see Josh with those 3 belts back. Putazo say, are they related? I don't know. You could ask them. Are you saying they made for each other? Okay, we'll see about that. El gordo va a tener poder. Vamos a ver. We'll see how much juega. Yeah, Vanilla Ice, he's 15 pounds heavier, but people were saying also that you got to take the weight off his clothes. He had his clothes on and all that. So I don't know. I still think they say it's a comfortable weight for him. I don't think so. No, they said it was going to be the Eubank fight. They were saying that it's what do they call it? I have it over here. The Eubank fight is supposed to be oh, it's up in my notebook. Let me find out. It's WA middleweight title. That's what it's WBA title. You're right. So yeah. Yeah, even if he wins, I think there's other fighters that want to fight him. He hasn't fought him yet. I'm talking about Eubank. So we'll see what happens there. Man, I like to see that fight. I don't even lie to you. That's the Saunders will fight him too. Saunders wants to fight. Well, I want him. I want to hear Saunders, Canelo, Saunders, Bubu Andre, and Saunders Eubank. People have been wanting that for a long time. It just hasn't happened. well, like I want to say, the Eubank fight's good. You have my thing is I want to. I hope the Hogan fight and Charlo fight has got to be a great fight because Hogan doesn't lay down for nobody. And I don't see that happening with anybody else. So it'll be an edge, but I just slightly will give the edge to like I told you to Charlo. Well, guys, there's only 10 of you guys here. Thank you for joining me. Tomorrow I have a long day. Starts at 11 o'clock on with the fights. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, right. P4, Wilder. I don't know what they're drinking. But yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you probably tomorrow because I've had a long day and I just wanted to talk a little bit. Tomorrow's going to be a whole new ball game. We talking boxing all day. So you all have a good night. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit it. And thank you for supporting myself and BT. And we'll definitely talk tomorrow. Thank you.